Hey y'all, how you doing? Good early afternoon, good early evening, maybe. Either way, how are you? I'm Paulette. I am the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide, which houses brownstoneworldwide.com, Brownstone Living Magazine, and also we have KCCR The Brownstone.com, which is also an app that you can go ahead and download and listen to all of the things Brownstone, which I'm actually going to go and double check on right now. All right, so it's been a busy week so far. We are wrapping up. Today is February 28th. We are wrapping up the I need to get some stuff set up. We are wrapping up all of the things for February. We had an amazing month, We really did. We started some new programs. We did some new things. We got some stuff going that needed to be done. We're going to be talking about that. Yeah, y'all come on in this room, and I'm going to be talking just a little bit. Let me see if I can get some additional support here, because I think I'm going to go ahead and go live on my other platform while I'm doing this. So come on in the room. We're going to talk just for a little while and talk about all the things that are I have a phone, y'all, that's been getting hot, and I'm hot as fish grease about it. So come on in the room. Let's chat. Let's set a spell. Let's talk for a little while. Hang on. Let's see. And you guys know how I do. We're just going to sit in here. We're going to have some conversation. We're going to talk a little bit, and we're going to discuss what is happening. Hey, can you do me a favor? Are you upstairs? I am live. Don't. I see you. When you are done, I need my stand. I think I can use this one right here, but I need my stand. Hey, y'all, come on in the room. Come on in the room. All right, bye. Kevin, hang up the phone. Just silly self. Oh, he's so silly. All right, y'all. So I'm going to try this one. I don't know if it's as wide as I need it to be, but we're going to try it anyway. And we're just going to talk about all of the things that are happening in the Brownstone that are super important. Oh, oh my. All right. So just got some interesting news. I'm so sorry to hear that about Isaiah Washington. We're going to talk about that. He has just announced his retirement from entertainment, and I hate to hear that. Well, anyway, let's get into it. We'll talk about that a little bit later. I need to go ahead and plug up as well, because I just need to chat with you guys for a little bit, and then we're going to end this broadcast. Okay, so once again, it's your girl Paulette. I am the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide, and I'm here to talk about everything Brownstone, what's happening, how February 28th went, and what's coming down the pipe for March. Now, the first thing is, as you guys have noticed, that some things are definitely starting to change here in the Brownstone. Number one, we're getting a little bit more serious. Can you tell? With branding and stuff like that. I have been instructed that I can no longer wear other people's colored hats and things like that, unless, of course, it is mine. So, hey, Tony, how are you? So that's going to be a thing. We're doing some more branded things behind the scenes. As you can see, the new logo. We have others that we are going to start using as well. He always calls me boss lady if you don't quit. So anyway, it's February 28th. It is the last day of Black History Month. And what we are focusing on now is getting ready for March, April, and May. We got some big guns. And I'm really honored to show you one of the big guns for the month of March. Are you ready? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? I'm just trying to make sure you're ready, because if you're not ready, I'm gonna just have to hold off for just a little bit, right? So I might have to hold off for just a little bit, because I don't think y'all ready for this. So big shout out to all of our team members. So let me give a shout out to all of the people that matter here at the Brownstone. And that's, first of all, our KCCR air personalities. Big shout out to you guys for the month of February, because you held it down and you did the daggone thing. We're going to start with of course, DJ Tony Sanchez, who has been with us since we started back, right? Because again, we've been around, but I wanted to give a big shout out to him because I met Tony when we were on Vail FM radio, and that is in the UK. I had a show, it was called The Day Shift, and then he had his show Out of the Storm, and we transposed over here. We have a lot of the same radio DJ friends and stuff like that. And he's big shout out to the brother in Chicago, the home of the Sears Tower. So shout out to you, Tony, for all the support that you give us when we are doing our shows. He said he ain't going nowhere, boss lady. Well, he knows something. Oh, if he only knew. Woo. Okay, so the other person that I definitely want to give a shout out to is DeCarlo Collins. DeCarlo Collins has been with KCCR since we were on, what was the name of that platform we were on? I don't even remember. But DeCarlo used to come on a show we did called The Man Cave. And it would be a group of brothers and they would get together. So big shout out to him. Because DeCarlo is still around. Y'all, that was almost 13 years ago. Because KJ is 5. KJ's 15. See where my brain went? I don't know what that was about. So KJ's 15 years old. So we've been doing this a long time. So big shout out to him for still being in the game. He started out with that, and then he started his own show. It's called Ear Hustling Radio. He's going to be starting a new show, but we're going to let him tell you guys about that. Okay. Big shout out to Marshawn Olanio, who was the very first after you guys. She was the very first female air personality outside of myself. I don't think I really count because I own the joint, right? So we're talking about Marshawn comes on. Her show started September 4th of last year. And she came in and she did her show faithfully every week and is still here. And so big shout out to her and her show. It's called Love Restored. It airs on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Marshawn is in California. I haven't seen Marshawn. I know it's been 2 years. Going on 2 years, I haven't seen Miss Marshawn. Physically, face to face, like, hey girl, give me a hug. Yeah, that kind of stuff, right? So we do still do the Zooms and stuff like that, but it's been a minute. All right, now after Marshawn, shout out to D. Nicole Johnson, her show, Girl Your Money Matters, that airs on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And all that she has brought to the table with helping people to take charge of their finances and really break down how mindset and all of the other things impact how we are impacting our way to receive and make money. Great show this past Monday, even though it was a replay, it was a well bought one because Tony was bringing the fire with what he was talking about, right? All right, then after Nicole, we have Leanne Dulce of Dulce and Lay. And the name of her show is called Wake Up Happy Sis. Okay. Of the same website. So wakeuphappysis.com is where you can go and check her out. Leanne Dulce is an intuitive sister that brought a level of, I guess, the way her demeanor, her tone, everything is very calm and very laid back. And so she is appreciated and she helps you to learn how to wake up happy. And we're not just talking about women, we're talking about folks overall. Okay. Then lastly, we have Dr. Michelle Josie, little bitty thing. And Dr. Michelle, who is a data scientist, by the way, and big shout out to her and the way that her show helps us to understand everyday habits and things is really just data. So the name of her show is called Numbers Don't Lie. And what she does is she helps you to get out of your feelings to get to the bag, but not just the bag, to actually understand how to follow patterns so that you get out of your own way so that you can focus on what you need to. So really good show. All right. Now, shout out to Cullen Carey of Cullen's Corner. Actually, that was the show that started it all. Started out as a show that we did way back in the day. Our children were like little bitty people. Now they're in college and stuff and doing all kinds of things. So he's also in the fold. And then, of course, there's me. There's the Sunday brunch. So Sunday brunch has been going on since, I don't know, How old is KJ? I always go by how old KJ is because he was 3. Was he 2 or 3? Whatever it was, he had just gotten out of pull-ups. So I think he might have been about 2 or no, he was 3 because he wouldn't because when he came out of pull-ups, it was one day and that was it. That's all I remember. So he was about 2 or 3, something like that. But we started in Arkansas at a radio station there, Magic 104.5. It aired on Sundays, and then I had a morning show and a drive time show on a country station. People thought I was a white girl because I could change my voice like that. So I had 3 shows: the Sunday brunch, I had the day shift, and I also had the Eve Kemp show. That's what it was called because we couldn't think of a name. And so I went on the country station, 100,000 watts, and I did what I had to do. We talked about Kenny Chesney and all of the other people. Okay, so that was something else that we did. But all of that aside, we are growing and we're excited. This is actually what we call a season. The season for Q1 is getting ready to come to a close. It's actually going to be ending on March 11th, which means during the close time, we are opening the doors for our new air personalities to come in and get their pre-board paperwork, and then also to get their onboarding paperwork and everything done and to learn how to be a part of the Brownstone family. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, there you go. So hang on just a second. Hold on just a second, y'all. About 2 hours ago, I can send. Hold on. All right. Hang on just a second, folks. So thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Let me go ahead and send a link. We might get a guest to come and hang out with us. There we go. All right. Now, anyway, so enough of that. Thank you all for those of you all who are still kind of hanging around. Now, we've talked about what's happening. So the new season is getting ready to shut down. What that means is our air personalities are going to start planning their Q2s. Okay, that's going to be topics and all that. Now, big shout out to them because, honey, most of them have already started pre-recording all of their shows and planning out when they're going to go live and all of that. We have taught them how to actually go live on the radio station at the same time that they're doing their podcast. They have learned so much. So I'm proud of them. I'm excited. I have seen some people blossom, from when they started their first show as opposed to where they currently are now. I've definitely seen the difference in everybody. That's how come sometimes I don't go onto the show because I'm literally sitting in the back and I'm going, And y'all probably like, well, why would she do that? Because I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm not new to this. I've been doing this 20 years. And I can see and I can hear, right, the development and the growth that people have. This is not just somebody that's sitting back to critique on purpose. This is you got better. Because when we see that and we learn how to be better, we're able to serve the audience better with better content, better everything, right? And so I just definitely want to give a huge shout out to those people who have made a massive turnaround. It has been amazing to watch the growth from the timidity of like their first show to them slowly starting to come out and see how they're changing. So, a lot of times they want me to come on all their shows. Well, first of all, I can't anymore because we're growing. Okay. So while they're doing this over here, we're planning over there and we're preparing for the next phase of new air personalities to join, which looks like we're going to have 3 more in Q2. So the new season will start. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to start April 12th, I think. Don't quote me on that. But the new season starts. What we are going to be doing is in March, we're going to open up the doors of the church and people will be able to register to become a part of the new group of people that will be coming in. Okay. And you too can have an opportunity to have a podcast show on Brownstone Worldwide's very own KCCR, the Brownstone and BWTV. We'll teach you all the things that you need to know, and really kind of helping to support you through those phases, depending on what it is that you're looking to do. Let's say, for instance, that you already know what you want to do. Well, then you don't need us. Okay. All you need us to do is to load it directly to the platform. Okay. It could be that you need an additional platform to put your stuff on because you already got a podcast and you want to be somewhere else. Right. Great. We got you. We got you. If you want to learn some additional things, Brownstone Podcast University, BPU, is starting. And you're going to learn some additional things as well. So big shout out to those who are developing. Because like I said, I sit here sometimes and I'm like, look at the change. Wow. Everybody is, and it looks so good. You know what I mean? Like learning how to brand and do all of this other stuff. And we're all learning together. Like I'm not perfect. I might have 20 years in the game, but I still need to have some lessons taught to me. And I have learned from each one of them as well. And so as that's going on, I'm over here taking notes. Yep. And not again to be, it's just, okay, this is what we need to add to the new folks that are coming in. These are things. And then the suggestions that this group has provided is actually going to help us to make the next group of folks experience a lot better. So we're really excited about that. Now, let's see. We're going to be talking about Brownstone Worldwide next. Okay. I made notes so we can go ahead and talk about it and get on up out of here. So Brownstone Worldwide is, of course, the mothership. Okay. Always has been. Always has been. So the mothership, yeah, always room for improvement, Tony. You are absolutely right. He said, well, okay. And I can hear him say that. It's so funny. So brownstoneworldwide.com. If you head over to Brownstone Worldwide, you'll actually be able to see news and information that you can use as it comes down the pipe. We're starting to pull back a little bit from that so we can focus more on changing the narrative of how we see ourselves and how we tell our stories our way. We will be picking that back up the more that we get into Q2. But we want to make sure that we're focusing on the things that are important to our community. News and information, politics, world news, sports, those kinds of things absolutely are. Okay. But other things that are important to us are lifestyle, how we're living our lives as Black and brown individuals in this internet stratosphere of folks who are being impacted with how they make their money and all of the things. And we're going to be talking about that here in just a little bit because I'm super excited. I did this interview with this young lady and she's an influencer. She makes a full-time living on Instagram, y'all. Where they do that at? I want in. But she makes a full-time income. So big shout out to her. Pretty young lady. This is her. I'm going to share with you her. Takia Denise came to hang out with me today. And she's a beautiful young lady. 23 years old, y'all. Newlywed. And she lives in Virginia. No, Newport News. Is it? Okay. Well, anyway, so she's in Newport News. And this child has like 17,000, 16,000 followers on one platform, but she's on several. And I went trolling on social media and was running my mouth about the Brownstone. And she was like, I want to interview. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And so her lunch and learn hour is actually going to air on Monday. We talked today. And if you are going to be in attendance, I need you all to get your pen and paper ready because she talks about how she did what she did and how she's able to have a full-time income doing what she's doing. And that is being an influencer. So this isn't about her business per se. This is about how she was able to create a full-time income for herself as a social media influencer. So you guys don't want to miss Monday's show because Takia Denise, she brought some valuable information. And for her to be 23 and doing this full time, and she's also a full figure model. And she'll be in LUK and Jamaro, which are both in Jamaro is in France and the other one is in the LUK. So she's living the life she wants to live and she created it by using social media. I know she's also on Facebook. She's also on Bigo, which is a live streaming app, very, very similar to TikTok, with tons of people on there, and she's one of their influencers as well. And so she gets to make money doing that too. So if you want to find out how she does it and how she prices herself and the things that you need to look for if you're wanting to become an influencer full time, you don't want to miss Monday's show, the Lunch and Learn Hour, after Leanne Dulce's show with Wake Up Happy Sis. So this show airs at 11 a.m. And again, it's called the Lunch and Learn Hour. Let's talk about the technical difficulties that we had today. So we had to pre-record her show twice because Xfinity decided to come through my neighborhood. They're building, I live in a new subdivision, and this has a, the house that I live in, it's a new construction. And so they're still building out new houses. And so Xfinity decided to come in the middle of the day and knock out everybody's internet service. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I pay too much money while I'm sitting in my office for you to have, okay, enough of that, because I was hot as fish grease. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to miss this opportunity. So even in, doing this business, I'm learning that there are always going to be hiccups. Things are always going to happen. And so I was so frustrated. I was I could not believe that that happened. But she was sweet enough to say, no, I'll come back. And so we came back and we wrapped up. And then what else is coming down the pipe? So Brownstone Worldwide, if you are not following the Facebook page for Brownstone Worldwide, I would encourage you to do so. Cullen has new content up. He really handles the content for Brownstone Worldwide now. As we're starting to transition into the next phase of what's happening with Brownstone Worldwide. He's handling the majority of the content because it's a lot. It's a lot. And so we've all kind of taken on a different leg of responsibility. So he's handling the article content. He's got a couple of different pieces of content on there today. Cullen's Corner question of the day. Today I think it was on mental health. Yesterday was on love and relationships. I don't know what tomorrow is, okay? Even though it is already in the pipe and it's already scheduled out and it's ready to go. So those are some things. Now, here's something that's different about Brownstone Worldwide. Number one, we have started to offer deals called Brownstone Corner Store Deals. Okay. Here's what's going to be different starting Thursday. Is it Thursday? I think it's Thursday or Friday. Well, whenever payday is for folks. So Thursday, Friday, somewhere in there. Starting Thursday, we are going to be opening up Brownstone Corner Store Deals. It is a page. It's a group that you can join. It's a part of Brownstone Worldwide. We're going to be sharing the link in Brownstone Worldwide over the next day or so. And you can head over there and you can get all kinds of deals by joining the group. It's a public group. Anybody can join. You can invite your friends or whatever. We're going to be sharing different things that can help you save money. It's going to be deals and discount codes and stuff like that you can utilize. Now, the reason why we're doing that is because I like to shop for deals. Okay, I do. And I've gotten spoiled working from home, which will probably not be for long because I've outgrown my office upstairs and I'm getting ready to outgrow this area here. Okay. We have equipment everywhere. It's ridiculous. My house looks like a freaking studio. Literally, there's lighting and stuff everywhere. Y'all have no idea what it's taken to build this out, but we are excited about it. So don't forget Brownstone Worldwide, the Facebook group, and also, again, the invite to join Brownstone Corner Store Deals is going to happen probably within the next day or so. It is where you'll have an opportunity to get deals and sales from major manufacturers, and then also, of course, through Amazon, things like Goli Nutrition and Alpaline and different things like that you'll be able to purchase and utilize. And what this does is this helps to offset some of the costs of running the business. So when you purchase something, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but Brownstone Worldwide will be receiving a commission from that. And that helps us to offset some of the costs of running the business. Okay. So that's a really, really good thing. Because it's expensive, y'all, to run this sucker. And we're looking for it to continue. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what's happening. Somebody buys something here, somebody buys something there, somebody purchases some sponsorships. So big shout out to two of our sponsors. Rakaya Hines of Shop by Rakaya is a sponsor of Brownstone Living magazine and also brownstoneworldwide.com. We also have the rebrandologist. That's what she calls herself. Shout out to Joy, who is also one of our sponsors as well. So we're really excited to have those folks come on and join the fold and to help us to be better and to do better as we continue to grow. Because again, like they keep telling me, don't be, you got to do this. You make sure you do this and so forth and so on. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm learning. This is new for me, and you would think, it's just, it should come as second nature, but, some things you just have to learn along the way. Now, here we go. Brownstone Worldwide, Brownstone Corner Store deals. Be on the lookout for that. I'm talking about rolling into the last month of quarter one. Okay. So again, our air personalities are going to be wrapping up their season and you'll be catching some replays. Okay. We're going to be pulling a lot of those replays down. Okay. The reason why is because by quarter three, we're working on something special that you guys are going to be able to see. Okay. So we'll be pulling those and that's going to be really exciting for our air personalities. So big shout out to them. Some of our air personalities, well, all of them actually are going to be, we've been working with some other radio stations. And so our air personalities are going to 2 other radio stations. So we're really excited about that. This is major news, y'all. So I thought I would just share that. So let's get back to Brownstone Worldwide. Now, Brownstone Living magazine, the March edition comes out March 5th. March 5th. Let me say it again. March 5th. Why am I saying that over and over and over again? Because. Yep, we are. Yes. All right. Okay. Let me see. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up a link so you guys can see it. Hang on just a second. Because big shout out to all of the people that are joining Brownstone Worldwide, the Facebook page. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay. Let me head back over here and I'm going to share this with you guys so that you can see. Oh, that's hold on. Child, I got so many links and stuff, but I want to share this with you guys so you all are able to see. Shoot, I did do that. Hold on. I'm over here, Brownstone Corner Store deals now. Something that's a project that we're working on. It's going to continuously change like daily. Okay. So you can get those extra deals. So I'm going to share with you guys the initial cover of the upcoming magazine. Okay. If you want one copy of Brownstone Living magazine for the month of March, which is our ladies' first edition, all you have to do is go ahead and screenshot this particular link here. It's bit.ly/one issue of Brownstone Living. Okay. bit.ly/one issue of Brownstone Living. And it will reserve you for a release of March 5th for the next issue. Let me share with you what the next issue looks like. Boom. There she is. Does she look familiar to y'all? If she does, you guessed it, I'm Dr. P. That's me. I'm the first lady of Brownstone Worldwide. Of course I am. Nobody else would be at this point, okay? So this is the initial cover. And of course, those folks who are going to be in the magazine will definitely be on the cover as well. And when I say that, you're going to find out who's in it, what topics we're covering. We've got some amazing writers that are sharing some stuff with you all this month. Thanks so much, Tony. I appreciate that. So We want to make sure that you guys are going to get your copy. One copy is only $5.99, but you can go ahead and you can subscribe for 1 year, 2 years, or 3. Okay. And again, we're going to be sharing that information on Brownstone Worldwide, our Facebook page. So go ahead and just take a look and see what you can find. Okay. That's going to be shared over the next day or so as well. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to leave that up for just a little while longer. Yes, honey. Let us have it. Don't play it. Woo. Yes. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. All right. I'm going to stop now and we're going to resume today's show. All right. Now, so I've talked about Brownstone Living. We've talked about Brownstone Corner Store deals. I would encourage you to go ahead and find the Facebook group. It is a group, and we're going to be doing some communication and talking to you guys, finding out what you want. Now, again, the month of March is heavy on women, Women's Month. So I know Leanne, I know myself, I know Dr. Michelle Josie, I know Marshawn, all of the beautiful ladies of KCCR, the Brownstone and BrownstoneWorldwide.com are going to be sharing with you interviews, shows, talks, roundtables about the power of the woman, the Black woman, the brown woman, women in general, right? So just get ready to hear a lot of Queen Latifah around these parts because it's going down in the month of March. But not only that, we also are going to be talking about spring because we're coming up on that time of year. And we're also coming up on March Madness, which happens about mid-March or something. So the fellas was like, well, what you going, what we get this month? What do we get? All right, so this is what you get, March Madness. And so Cullen has so lovingly said, hey, we got to do something for March Madness because the brothers, okay. All right. All right. So we're definitely working on something for that. So definitely keep that in mind as we go along. So let's talk about KCCR. KCCR, the Brownstone, of course, is our radio station / podcasting app and platform. Okay. So please know you can always, oh, look at Tony. He says, salute to our Black women. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Salute to the sisters who hold it down all of the time. Okay. And if we didn't love what we did, we would walk away. Okay. We would just say, you know what? Y'all figure this out. I'm going to the moon. I'll see you when I get back. Okay. We're not doing that. All right. Now, KCCR, the Brownstone, is our radio station. So what we are doing over KCCR is we are migrating slowly. We're only going to keep about 3 shows with nothing but music, talking music. Okay, so get ready for that. One is going to be the Eye of the Storm with DJ Tony Sanchez. We also have the Sunday Brunch, which is a mashup of jazz and gospel, and me, your girl Paulette, it's a podcast / audio show, radio show, right? Okay. And then, of course, the B side. So the B side is going to be where you'll be introduced via DeCarlo Collins to independent artists. Okay. So we're going to be focusing on that as well. So get ready. You'll have opportunity. There will be 24/7, 365 opportunities for you guys to get into the talk radio business and to kind of learn some things that maybe you won't learn being on other platforms. Because let me tell you something, what I do know. I do know that you can go anywhere and you can get your podcast on. You can get your podcast on YouTube. Of course you can. You can get your podcast on Spotify, honey. You can get it on Anchor. Child, you can get it on all of the places. Podbean, you got Spreaker, you got all of these things, right? And you know what they're going to do? They're going to give you the platform and they're going to say, have at it. Now you go out and you buy all this equipment because you go to YouTube University and you see all the things that you need or you think that you need. And then you set up and you do 2 shows and then you're done because you didn't remember or you didn't think that it takes as much out of you that it does. It does. It absolutely does. It is exhausting if you are not careful. Let us put into perspective all of the things that you have to do besides like edit it, promote it, get sponsorships, all that. Okay. And so you have to put all of that into perspective. So it's more, I think people get into this mindset of, well, this is the easy way for me to be famous. I've heard people say that. I think it's insane. I think y'all crazy. You know what I'm saying? Unless you really have an affinity to serve people with your knowledge and your information and to get people into your, okay, I'm doing too much teaching. Let me shut up. I'm going to be quiet. Brownstone Podcast University is coming. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. And you'll learn things that you may not learn from anywhere else. Okay. Because again, you're talking about somebody that's been in radio as long as I have. So I'm going to show you some things that maybe you wouldn't get otherwise. You need to get with DeCarlo. Okay. Well, hit him up. Hit him up for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So DeCarlo Collins is going to be doing the B side, but then yeah, so we, like I said, we're splitting some stuff. So Brumman is going to definitely be handling news and stuff like that. So we're really excited about that as well. All right, now, so we talked about Brownstone Worldwide, right? We also talked about Brownstone corner store deals. Y'all remember the corner store when you were little? Some places still have the corner stores where you can't get nothing but your little malt liquor, your OE, and your Newports, menthol. Okay. And if you don't have enough of menthol, you go get them Pall Malls. And Lord have mercy, if you can't get the Pall Malls, I don't know what else to tell you. All right. Brownstone Living, the magazine, is coming out. And then KCCR, the Brownstone, is currently available. Okay. So we're definitely talking about that. Let me see. See, it never stops. It never stops. It never stops. So they're like, oh, we need to hold a meeting like right now. What? Are you guys for real? So anyway, enough of that. So y'all remember that. And Tony, you know what I'm talking about, right? So one, we have, let's see, I feel like I'm missing something. I am missing something. Let me explain something to y'all. Remember when I said that it costs money to run this bad boy? I believe in what we're doing. So here you go. Get your business listed in Brownstone Living Magazine for the next 6 months for only $200. That is less than $40 a month. For the next 6 months, you can get a business listing. It comes with, when I say a business listing, it comes with a couple of things. It comes with your business listing, your website, your business name, your company logo, your website address, your email address, and a phone number. $200 for 6 months. 6 months. So big shout out to those people who grabbed that right away and you took advantage of that. We are going to have to open up more spaces in Brownstone Living for those people that might have missed out. But please remember that we have officially decided that this is going to be an ongoing thing. Like we just decided, no, we're just going to keep it because there are some of us in business who are in business and we still need to get the word out about our business, but we just don't have the resources. So we're going to provide it for you. Okay. Get your business listed in Brownstone Living Magazine for the next 6 months for only $200. Well, I'm going to just put it in a Facebook group. Okay. You can go ahead and do that. But you know who else is doing that? Everybody. You go ahead and do that. What you'll get when you use Brownstone Living Magazine is you'll get access to our over 300,000 viewers, listeners, and readers every single month. Okay. And here's something else that I need you all to be fully aware of. And I'm going to go ahead and drop this down. Hang on just a second because I need to look at y'all when I say this because I don't think y'all understand. A lot of people believe that advertising is a one-time deal and you're supposed to see an ROI immediately, or what we call return on investment. That is absolutely inaccurate. Now, in social media terms, absolutely that can happen. But just as fast as it goes is as fast as it falls. Okay? Unless, of course, you got a plan of action in place. And what I always like to tell people, even myself, knowing that I have, my MBA is in advertising and marketing. Okay? I remember having to physically go out as a radio air personality. When I got off the air, my responsibility before I became a program director was I had to go out in the streets and I had to physically go and knock on doors to ask for the sale. Physically go out. So it's different now. People think that all they need to do is utilize social media, pay for the advertising, and that's it. Well, it goes a little bit deeper than that because sometimes you have to pick up the phone. Sometimes you have to go and knock on some doors. You have to join your chambers and your chambers of commerce, and you have to pass out business cards. I don't even use business cards anymore because y'all ain't gonna do nothing but throw. I'm gonna go outside. It's gonna be in the daggone parking lot, but I will get your hello, hi, or your other information. I'm gonna get your digital business card, and then I'm gonna reach out to you via email, and I'm gonna say, hey, remember when da da da, and then I'm gonna finish up with a phone call. I've actually done that in like the past 2 weeks. I didn't say it was easy, but it costs money to run a business, any business, right? Okay. So what I want you all to understand is in order for you to receive what we call TOMA, or top of mind awareness, is you have to continue to stay in front of people's minds. The only way that you're going to do it with the billions of people that are on social media doing this is you have to be seen. How are you seen? Go live. How are you seen? Pay for advertising in several different ways. How are you seen? By using print. How are you seen? By going out into your community and networking with the people that are around you. How are you seen? By joining other groups and other organizations and things of that nature and sharing the value of the product or service that you're offering. That's how you do that. I didn't say it was easy. That's when you have to learn how to get out of your own way. See, I'm talking to me right now. Y'all just happen to be listening. I like to say that a lot because, see, some people take offense to the fact that they might be impacted in some way. My phone just lighting up. My goodness. Okay. So remember that when you say, oh, well, that's just too much money. Girl, $40, less than $40 a month. Hey, Candace, how are you? Good to see you. So $40 a month, that's nothing. You'll make that back like, and I said $200 for 6 months worth of advertising, a business listing advertising in Brownstone Living magazine. Now, I know one of the meetings that we had this morning, we said that we were going to start offering a triple threat advertising package for all 3 platforms, Brownstone Living magazine, brownstoneworldwide.com, and KCCR The Brownstone, where you'll actually get a 30-second commercial. Yep. Don't ask me what that price is going to be. But what you don't realize that what you're doing when you're supporting Brownstone Worldwide, yep. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me show y'all what Candace said. Yes, I'm going to keep shining. Candace, I'm going to show you the magazine cover. Let people know that they can be a part of the next one coming. Okay? Let people know that they can be a part of the next one coming. How can you do that? Well, you can email me directly. Okay? You can definitely do that. You can always email me directly. You can reach out to me in person on Facebook, or you can, you show, yes, let folks know. Let these people out here in these streets know. But yes, like I said, the advertising package, we're going to keep that bit.ly/206 months. And that's the SIX months, right? You want to join what we're doing, join in the movement, being a part of what we're doing. You want to be interviewed for a lunch and learn. If you want an opportunity to advertise with us and you want to be a sponsor for what we have coming down the pipe, reach out to me personally. This is what I'm going to do. I rarely do stuff like this, but I'm getting ready to give y'all my phone number. And Eels. I don't even know the phone number, y'all. I'm sitting over here talking all this noise. Don't feel bad. I have 3. Okay, do not trip. It's not that serious. Oh my gosh, she's giving her phone number out. Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to put this is how you can reach us directly. 770-796-3252. Call the office. Okay. If no one answers, our little VA is going to answer the phone. And she's going to ask you for some pertinent information, and then she forwards that to us. Okay, 770-796-3252. 770-796-3252 is the phone number that you can call to actually talk to somebody and have the information sent directly to you. If you want to, speak with us, if you want to hold a meeting with us, go to brownstoneworldwide.com. And you'll want to actually schedule an appointment to meet with us in regards to advertising. That's right. Y'all, this sucker is growing. And I got up this morning. I was running reports because we do a morning huddle. Okay. We do a morning huddle in the morning, first thing before we start anything Brownstone related, and we meet. And the numbers are through the roof. we have had this is all to you guys, right? So, and what this has let me know is it is a product, it is a service that you guys definitely enjoy. And so we appreciate you guys. We are up. We've had, as of yesterday, just on brownstoneworldwide.com, we have a 44% increase in viewership yesterday, as of yesterday. Okay. So it grows every single day. You know, we have our drops. Like one day it might be down 18%, but it's staying up there. And we're really excited about that, because that lets us know that you're listening, you're watching, you're downloading the app, y'all doing all of the things. And so we definitely want to make sure that we are providing to you all a comparable product that you'll be excited to be a part of. We have some other things that are coming down the pipe as well. We're going to be working with a group called Exhale Central Georgia. And your girl has actually been invited to be an MC at a tea that is coming up. You guys know that that's my thing, either tea or a Sunday brunch. And so we are working with some local area DJs to bring you guys a Sunday brunch experience if you are in the Atlanta area. So when I tell you I'm over the moon about that, over the moon. And then lastly, I want to tell you guys about, the block party. So the block party is going to be a live event. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Because if I tell you anymore, when it becomes available, tickets will be available. You'll be able to be a part of it. You'll be able to meet some of our air personalities, and we'll have speakers and all kinds of stuff. And we just want you all to come out and just have a really, really great time. So get ready for that. Now, my time is up here. What I will be doing is coming back and making some more announcements about the same stuff I just talked about. But I want you guys to get it, right? Remember I talked about TOMA, top of mind awareness? Don't forget that that's real. And I want you guys to get in here and really, really, really become a part of the Brownstone neighborhood and become a part of who we are becoming, which is a place where we are able to continue to change the narrative of how we tell our stories our way. Okay. So with that, I'm going to head up out of here. It's been a pleasure. You guys, thank you so much for watching and listening and envisioning and seeing all of the things continue to grow for everything that is Brownstone Worldwide. We are happy that you all have joined us. All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. We're going to start where we left off, and hopefully I'll be able to get some additional folks on here as well. And let's just get into it and continue to change the narrative. You guys, I always like to leave with these three words. 1, love your life. It is the only one that you have. 2, live your life to the fullest and embrace everything that is your life, because one day you won't be here, so you might as well enjoy it. And lastly, breathe through every single moment. Why? Because 1 breath equals 2, and then 3, and then 3 becomes an entire hour, and then a day, and then a week, and then a month, and your months become years, becomes your life. Make sure that they count. Make sure that it matters, because you really do. All right, y'all. I'll see you on another edition of whatever the heck I just did. All right. Have a great night.